Hello, and I'm excited today. I've got a full-on restoration to do. Brilliant. It's a stereogram. It's from the 70s. It's got a bit of water damage. The owner wants that completely redoing. I'm really happy about it. Never heard of the brand Stereosound. There's nothing out there on the internet I found about it, but maybe this can be the thing on the internet about it. However, they want to do an upgrade, which I'm really happy about. They want me to upgrade it with Bluetooth, which is going to be cool, and they've also asked for extra inputs on there so they can play, I quote, everything on it. I think I'm up to the challenge. First thing to do is jack this up, get the legs off, because I'm not tall enough to reach the top, and then put them somewhere. This old bite lift's really useful for this sort of thing. Excellent. And I've no idea what that squeaky toy noise was. And now it's flat on the workbench. Just lift the record deck out. And this comes out now. There's no screws. If I feel underneath, it seemed a little bit loose, but it doesn't want to come out. So, oh, I hope they're not all going to do that. Oh, that's coming now. Ah, there we go. So we've got more screws we can see now. So, is it rude to lift it out by its knobs? Probably not a great idea. So I can give this a bit of a disturbance from the back. There we are with this post itself through there. Nicely done. Oh, don't forget the speakers. Yeah, I don't want to yank these cables out. I don't want to yank the wires out of the speakers. Now that's the case all stripped bare. Let's give it a bit of a hoover, clean all that muck out. My preference is to take these off, but I think they might be glued on, and I'm tempted to leave them alone. They feel plasticky and old. They're happy where they are, so I'm going to cover this up. Putting the masking tape on takes ages. It's not my favourite part. Just daub on some paint stripper, scrape this old varnish layer off. Well, there's still varnish on here, let's face it. Paint stripper these days ain't what it used to be. Not since they banned old dichloromethane. What a shame. It's for our own good apparently. Because the paint stripper's so lame, I'm going to hit it with wire wool at the same time. Psycho. You'll be glad I sped this footage up. It's taking ages. Now I'm applying a bit of white spirits on with the wire wool. This is to clean off the excess residue or the leftovers from the paint stripper. It's actually starting to look nice already. I'm tempted to just leave it like that with white spirit all over it. Might be a bit smelly. However, it doesn't dry looking very nice. Look at this. All chalky surface on there. There's still tiny bits left over on here, so I'm just going over it with an orbital sander. Just a light grit. Nothing too aggressive on this because it's only a veneer. It wouldn't take much to go straight through it, and that would ruin it. Holy gouge. There's a dent in this part here. I saw on some TV programme that you can actually get these out with using a steam iron. So you put a damp cloth on there, then apply some heat with a steam iron. The grain rises up, which is a bad thing, but the dent should come out. And there we are, like it's never there. Now I'm rubbing it down with methylated spirits and wire wool. It's a fine grade. So just to get the grain to all just sit nicely and just sort of polish it a bit, I think. Looks nice anyway. And now more wire wool. It's all about the preparation to get good results. And patience. Lots of bloody patience. And now I'm applying a quick dry interior varnish on here. This one's actually a light oak stained one, because what I want to do is sort of blend all the colours together, because it's got a bit of, it's faded a bit in the sun in parts, a bit bleached. I'm trying to make the legs match, so just to make it a little bit more yellow. Anyway, this stuff's odourless. I don't know if it's acrylic or what, but putting very thin coats on here so they'll dry faster and I can get more on. I think they recommend 3 or 4 coats on this. Well, it's certainly going on nicely. It's drying very quickly and the colour's looking okay. It's blending in nicely. The finish is a satin finish, and to be fair, it does what it says on the tin. A little hint about the brand there. My favourite part, rip off all this masking paper. Yeah, it's like opening a Christmas present. And naturally I've painted all the threads up as well, so I'm going to have to clear these out with a tap. Not too much trouble really. Apart from there's 4 of them and this 30-second job's taking too many minutes. And get ready for the reveal. Water damage is gone. Look at that. Stunning. Like it came out of the factory. If you're interested in seeing how this turns out, hit subscribe. This is a 3-parter. The next 2 parts will be uploaded in the next couple of weeks. Catch you next time.